Are you ready to face the 3 shocking mistakes that secretly sabotage your spiritual journey? Mistakes so widespread, most people never even realize they're doing them? First, the hidden trap of partial submission. You say Jesus is Lord, but your surrender only goes as far as what feels comfortable. You hold back secret corners of your heart, keeping God out of certain rooms while pretending He rules the house. This compartmentalization is poison to spiritual growth. Scripture warns us, "My people perish for lack of knowledge," Hosea 4 verse 6. And ignorance here is not bliss, it's a wide open door for the enemy. If you genuinely want transformation, you have to stop merely inviting Jesus into your living room while keeping the basement locked. The second mistake is just as dangerous and just as subtle, falling into spiritual rigidity and dogma. The moment you awaken spiritually, you're hungry for answers, so you cling to every new rule or ritual, thinking they're the secret to holiness. You build a new prison from your spiritual routines, telling yourself there's only one right way to pray, one right way to meditate, one right way to fast, until your journey becomes about performance, not presence. Paul warns us in Galatians 5:1 that it is for freedom Christ has set us free. So why are you building new chains in the name of spirituality? If you beat yourself up for missing a morning devotion or shame yourself for not feeling high vibe enough, you are secretly fueling a spiritual ego, the most deceptive kind of pride, because it masquerades as holiness. Third, and perhaps most insidious, inconsistency and lack of commitment. You start strong, full of passion, Bible reading plan, prayer schedule, maybe even a journal. But soon the fire fades, and you fall into the pattern of spiritual apathy, going days or weeks without meaningful connection. You tell yourself you're just busy, but in truth, your lack of consistency is starving your spirit. God's work in you demands perseverance. Let us not become weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not give up, Galatians 6:9. But inconsistency quietly robs you of the harvest. Even more dangerous is when you set unrealistic spiritual goals and convince yourself that if you can't do it perfectly, you might as well quit. This is a silent killer of intimacy with God, because you end up skipping the journey altogether, waiting for a perfect moment that never arrives. Don't let flashy spiritual checklists trick you into thinking you're failing if your progress isn't Instagram-worthy. The truth is, God shines most brightly in the broken, persistent places, in your stumbling, in your returning, in your raw honesty before Him. Last, beware the secret pride that creeps in when you compare your journey to others or look constantly for external signs and validation, missing the quiet, steady work God is doing in your own heart. The enemy's greatest weapon is distraction, making you focus on what you lack, on rules, or on comparison, all while blinding you to the real battle raging within. So here's your warning. If you recognize even one of these mistakes in your life, don't settle for lukewarm faith or counterfeit freedom. Go all in, break out of your spiritual routines, recommit with ruthless honesty, and let nothing but Christ be your measure. The journey is narrow, but it is not lonely. Every stumbling block can become a stepping stone if you surrender, fully, honestly, and with fierce consistency, into the hands of the living God.